Jim, I know it must be difficult to find the words, but just sum up your emotions now.
I'm gutted. I'm gutted to have exited the playoffs tonight and bring our season to an end. And the nature of it, of course, is a hard one to take. And, all the way into the depths of extra time. Guys out on the feet. It's a cruel one. I think from a neutral perspective, it must have been a fantastic game to be involved in. To spectate. Obviously, none of us are neutral. We've got a love for our team and our club. Like Southend fans and people affiliated with Southend would have had the same tonight. I thought it must have been an amazing advert for National League football, I think. But it was end to end, so entertaining. Brilliant chances at either end. I thought we had an unreal go at the game. Obviously scored 3 goals, but even when the game swung in Southend's favour, the chances we had late on, I thought the lads gave it absolutely everything, and they were out on their feet physically, but they're out on their feet with disappointment as well at the end of the game, which I've been there. I know how that is, but I really want them to hold their heads high with pride for their efforts tonight. And I, despite the fact I'm so gutted that we didn't advance to the next stage, the next eliminator. I would like to take this space and take this moment to thank the team for their efforts this year. Thank the team for the fight they gave back to Rochdale Football Club this season. There has been a void for so long at our club, and I know that from the inner workings of it. I would like to thank the supporters who, gave their all and chose to support us tonight and all season long, and appreciated the efforts of all of us as a team. We gave everything. I know we did. Staff as well, I would like to thank them for everything they gave me this season. And the Ogdens as well. I'd like to thank them also for everything they've committed, emotionally, financially, mentally. They've been all in, trying to help, and it's been a big learning year for them and for us. I think some of that learning was probably learnt in the harshest fashion tonight. I do think Southend are a big outfit. I think they've got a lot of clout. I think they're a lot deeper than us, if I'm being fair at this stage. I think they could continually make changes that added real strength. I think they've got real depth of strength, of EFL clout and strength. We don't have that clout yet, but this is year one of a build. Sometimes it's the hope that kills you. And we gave everyone hope. I'm proud that we gave everyone hope, because our fans haven't had hope for a long, long time. And, they've had to slip into a default mode of unhappiness and negativity and nothing to be proud of. They haven't got that now. The supporters have connected with us this season. It's been amazing. And for clarity and gravity, I think the hope that we gave all of us combined for going so close in a couple of competitions, don't let that affect our scope too much, our view of what we actually done this season. After the dire straits that we were in, and the Ogdens coming in and changing the vision of this football club, the team went and done their part as well. I think we all did. I would like to thank everyone. I would like to genuinely thank everyone from the bottom of my heart. I'm sorry we weren't able to go all of the way, but I also think teams like Southend and the depth they've got maybe they show us that we're not ready to go all the way just yet. We need to get to a place that some of those other teams above us are already at, above us in terms of stature and clout. But we will. And I think that once the disappointment has dissipated from today, and it'll take a little bit of time, I think we'll be able to actually acknowledge that this team and all my group, staff, players, supporters, done amazing this season. And it's one of the seasons, I think, in Rochdale recent memory to be really proud of.
And also to, I guess, kind of emphasise the fact that it's the start of something could be the start of something special. Look, it's obviously disappointment tonight and the way it's ended, but a lot of signs for encouragement going into next season as well.
Definitely, we started this project this season, the start of this season, and we committed to, a strong core of a team on lengthier contracts, so that we wouldn't lose what we believed so much in this summer and have to rebuild. That belief and that opportunity from the Ogden family, it's given this a chance to be the start of something. I think their learnings and our learnings is that if we want to cut our teeth in the upper echelons of the league more consistently and be able to handle different types of games also, then we might have to inject a little more. We might have to. It's a very, very difficult league to get out of the National League. It's insane, really, the 1 up rather than 3 up in other leagues. In terms of 3 up, 3 down, if we'd have been in one of the football leagues this season, we'd have been 1 place off in the first year of a new project, months after nearly going bankrupt as a club and not paying any of our employees, not paying the team, not paying all the staff, and nearly disappearing. 1 year on, first year in a build, like in any other league, we're a few points off an automatic promotion place. That's fantastic. That's really fantastic. That's an unbelievable reflection of everyone's commitment this season, that I'm really proud of. But we've learned, that we might have to commit a little more this season. We probably have to strengthen even more. Small example, but 5 goalkeepers this season. We've been unfortunate with injuries, and we've had to be reactive in that position. But that's just one example of where if we're more secure and strong from the outset, we might not get disturbed as much. Changing a goalkeeper 5 times is really impactful, and that's just one kind of example. There's numerous this season, but it's definitely the start of something. I'm highly, highly optimistic about this team, this group, our supporters, and what they started this season. After a day or two of disappointment, I'd be very, very optimistic and excited about continuing to build on what we started.
As you say, it's going to be difficult to kind of talk about now, but we're looking forward to a busy summer as we go again next year.
Yeah, this is a moment where it's difficult to find that happiness, but it's not difficult to find optimism because the team give it me in every single moment, and I'm excited to continue to help them this summer. I know clearly what the team needs. I knew clearly what the team needed last year, and hopefully with the opportunity to help the team with what we feel it needs, it has an opportunity to be another strong force within the league next season. I think there's certainly some overachievement this season in terms of where we lie in the pecking order financially, and that's brilliant. I'm really glad we were able to do that. Hopefully we with good diligence this summer, and continued clear vision, we'll be able to help the areas that we feel we need, and it will give us other ways of winning games of football for Rochdale Football Club.